down on my shirt. Of course. Is my hair dry? Okay. Now that I have a minute in silence and peace, I can actually talk to myself and think. I love my family, I really do, but like, I need a minute sometimes to like, it's a lot. They're a lot. They're definitely a lot. And I'm just like, can I just like, you know, have a moment to myself? If not, I just know that's when I start acting like, you know, a little cray cray. So it's better to not piss people off and just go away for a second. Just give some space. Okay, so now I have that. Okay, because they went shopping and I can't shop anymore because I already bought enough stuff and I don't even know if I can, where I'm gonna bring it. I had to get all new clothes because, you know, I'm not used to seeing myself like this, or like, I don't know what fits. I haven't been through my old closet. So I was like, why don't I just like low-key get a new wardrobe? An excuse. But as for, there's really this boardroom upstairs and it's like an office, and I really want an office, and I'm really like, you know, tempted to just go up there and do this, but I'm like a little bit scared because, you know, it's always weird when somebody like interrupts you in your natural state and there's like not as much privacy there, so it's like more likely, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it too much. But yeah, as for this, it's doing very well. Like 3 months for everything to like be in place and like healed and like not, you know, swollen and fluid, you know, in there. Because definitely down below where I got the liposuction, yeah, it fills with fluid. So after they suck your fat cells out, I guess your body just like refills that area with fluid until it realizes, I don't know. So I have to get like this like lymphatic massage, drainage massage, because it really, you know, retains all this. And I've never had like a little like pouchy belly. I'm very fortunate, thank God. But like, it's a little bit like, you can just tell that there's like a lot of water in there. It's like round, and I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't look bad, but it's supposed to, that's why you have to wear the compression garment, which is what I'm wearing. It's uncomfortable for sure, especially like in this altitude. It's like, whew, because these things I already have to readjust or relearn how to breathe with this extra weight, this unexpected extra weight on my chest. And then also just my body is like super sore. But yeah, the only issue I have is my implants are still really high because, you know, we've only had them for 3 weeks. Today is actually 21 days, 3 weeks post-op. Yay. And I'm in Denver, Colorado. I didn't even say that. Yeah, I'm trapped in Denver, Colorado. Airports are closed. Our flight's been rescheduled like 2 or 3 times because it's just like you literally can't even see. You literally can't see nothing. Like visibility is, yeah, so I'm like, it's probably safer to not get on a plane with this kind of visibility. I spilled something on my shirt already. I just bought this dress yesterday, but it looks nice. I'm still not fully healed, so I'm not like, I don't know the final result, and I'm still kind of like a little bit, you know, like not self-conscious, but like it is like still bruised, and like, you know, my boobs are super like, you know, swollen. They're getting better. It doesn't hurt. I mean, it still hurts. Like I'm still should take it easy, which is hard for me because I'm like, let's go find something to do. I don't like sitting here. But yeah, so overall I feel good. Nothing bad, you know, complicated has happened, God forbid, thank God. And I'm excited to see what it actually looks like because yeah, right now I don't know what's going on. It's a little swollen. I just keep wearing this compression thing. I'm like, it's hard to put on too because it's like so freaking constricting, but it is necessary. And then I don't know when I'm leaving Denver, which is kind of crazy and like kind of fun because like literally the day we were supposed to fly out, and I don't even know if I'm gonna fly out. Okay, but besides the point, they closed, like they literally canceled all the flights. Like United canceled every single flight. Yeah, so we got stuck here, and then they did it again, and then, I mean, I'm fine with it because, you know, all I really am doing right now, not all of it, but I'm healing, so I need that time. But I'm really trying to like figure out what I'm doing. My business plan. I got a scheme. Like that's why I also need to be alone, because when I'm with people all the time, I can't be, you know, like I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like I'm like easygoing. I'm like, let's, you know, but then when I'm by myself, I'm like, I get like these thoughts and then I start thinking, and then I'm like, I just need that, you know, I need a healthy, because I can do both. I can be like way too, you know, I spend way too much time with people, and then that's not good for me, because then I'm start to be like an asshole, and then like want to run away and like drink and like, you know, do bad stuff. But then also if I spend too much time together or time alone with myself, then I start getting a little weird, you know, doing weird shit. I don't know. Not but like I just think too much time alone, you're just kind of, you know, you need to get back to society. So it's both, good at both. I just need balance in every aspect of my life. And yeah, definitely out here, it's like a lot of healthy eating, and like fresh air, because like you're way up in the mountains, which is really nice. And it's kind of making me think like I want to, yeah, start to take like that, you know, into consideration, like what I'm eating. Like I've never been like, I can eat a lot, that's the only problem, but I've never been like a super unhealthy eater. I do love snacks. I try not to eat snacks, you know, because then it's just like I try to like eat like meals, I don't know, but then when I stop, you know, and yeah, maybe see that, I think that's a good thing for me. Like I think just like taking control of different aspects of my life that I've kind of like not like let go, but haven't been, you know, as focused on, and that will help me feel more organized and, you know, together. And I met this girl at this store called Cashmere's and Chocolates. Super, you know, interesting. And I got 24 karat gold chocolate. go milk. Yeah, she was really cool. But she was like writing, and I was like, oh my god, I write too. I need to write. Like I love it. It like makes me feel so much better. And she told me, she was like, yeah, I write in my journal in third person. And I was like, I never thought about it like that. Like I never thought, I mean, sometimes I do, you know, sometimes I'm like saying things like from an outside perspective, like looking at myself, you know, introspectively, but like I've never thought about like actually kind of like making myself the character, and not like, you know, making it like based off of, I don't know. I just feel like that would be kind of a fun way to think about, because sometimes I'm just writing about experiences. Sometimes I'm writing about like problems or like, you know, anxieties that I have, like, you know, things that I'm like, I can't control this and it's happening and it's gonna like, so I have to write that, or like just problems. And if I see it as like an outside perspective, I feel like that would be just an interesting way take on things, you know, because then I could see it, because I'm very empathetic, right? So like if someone else tells me this like story of this girl, me, my life, oh, it's really difficult. I'm very confused, but I always manage and I always make it work. And looking cute at that. And I guess I'm lucky. So not even in a vain way, just as a, you know, lucky girl. But I think it goes around, comes around. But that would be like a fun thing for me, because I do see myself as like, in a weird way, like an actress. Like I don't know, I'm good with the people, so I don't know what to do with it, honestly, what to do with it. And I feel like this being stuck right now, it's kind of like, also my mind is staying in one place, like one location, because my mind has been 50 locations in the last for a while now, you know. And I'm like, always, this is like, we literally can't go anywhere. Yeah, it's like a literal snowstorm in the Rocky Mountains. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, so it's time to think and like be peaceful and like kind of, you know, keeping my thoughts in focus. And Colorado is so beautiful. So beautiful. So it's inspiring too. And because there's not as many people, you know, which is like a nice escape from like South Florida, where there's like hella people everywhere all the time, which is fun, but also like, you know, this is nice. Like hundreds of miles of mountains, you know, and it's beautiful. And I'm very thankful that I'm here, because who knows what's gonna happen next, but at least I was stranded in Denver at some point in my life, you know, at some point in my life. And I think it's like the perfect time too, because I think just to get away from all those toxins of like, you know, city and then just being in one place, because I'm like, you know, I'm kind of not immobile, but I'm a little off my usual. Yeah, I can't really move as much, but I don't want to be out in the cold moving, but I like the view, you know? So I'm like admiring, and I'm looking at the mountains, like getting inspired, but I'm like, I don't have to walk that far, you know? I don't have to do too much strenuous activity, because, you know, I paid for these, but I want to mess them up because, yeah. And obviously, like, I think I had a little bit of, not regret, but like, what the hell did I do to my body? Like, what the, like freaking out. But I just think that that's normal, and it's not healed yet. And also I haven't been able to like exercise, you know, like I normally would. So obviously, like, I've been spending more time, you know, like sedentary, so that's not helping the case. And it's like my like body's like filled with fluid and like it's swollen, and like that's weird to see. But then I'm thinking that this is my permanent weight, and I'm just like, I have to just do like, and this is like, yeah, I'm not scared of it. Okay, I'm not scared of it, but like it's weird for me to look at. I'm getting used to it, okay? Because this is obviously not my real body. It is my real body, but this is not my usual sight. The wind is crazy outside, like literally. But again, I'm not satisfied. I'm just like nervous, you know? And I don't think that that's a irrational feeling at this time, okay? So I'm gonna right there validate myself in my angst. But yeah, I definitely want to go in that boardroom and do work and be like a professional, because yes, this is my life, and I don't intend on changing this life. I want to build off of it and make it more and make it bigger and make it better, but also have a little bit more like, you know, where's my closet room? That's like one of my top priorities at this moment, because I just want to have a home base, you know, where all my clothes are, and then I can pick out my clothes for my trips that I go on based on the weather, based on the organization of my closet room. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna go as far as to color coordinate, but like style. I just want it organized. I just have so many clothes, I just want them organized. And every dress I have, it's so weird because I try and like buy dresses from like different places. I remember there's like something to it. I'm like, oh, I bought that there. Like at this, in literally at this part of the country, honestly, like at this point, or in this country. Like, okay, so I was going through my stuff. I just keep talking. I was going through my stuff, and I found this bodysuit that I bought at Zara in Bulgaria. In Sofia, Bulgaria. And I was like, what? Like, I hadn't seen that literally since like I went to Europe. And like that was like, it was like mint green. Oh my gosh. And that's when I rocked the nips out. Like, I didn't even care. I already had nice big boobies like before this, and they were real. And I would just walk around. No. And then, yeah, when I was in Turkey, I was like, you know, free, you know, out, like whatever, like kind of a hippie, but in a nice dress with a suitcase, not a backpack, because I'm not like that kind of, you know, still chic. Had that bodysuit and this like little like mini denim skirt that I had somebody make for me, who worked at Urban Outfitters, and she was like, yeah. I was like, okay, because like I don't do pants, I like skirts. Yeah, so I did that. And what was the point of the story? Oh yeah, they were spitting at my feet, the boys, or the men, smoking their cigarettes, drinking coffee, as I got off the boat into Turkey, the country, and it was like a small town. So somebody's at the door. I don't know who it is, but I don't know if I'm gonna answer. Probably housekeeping. Gotta go.